Hi, I'm Maggie. All my life I've tried to be the peacekeeper in our house. But sometimes peace just isn't an option, especially with a sister like mine. Where's my black hoodie? I know you took it! Vanessa stormed into my room without knocking, throwing my textbooks off the desk. I didn't touch your stuff. Maybe check the laundry room? I tried to stay calm while picking up my sociology notes from the floor. Midterms were next week and I needed to study. Don't play dumb with me. You always take my things. The door downstairs slammed. Diana, our mother, was home from work. Perfect timing as always. What's going on up there? Diana called from the bottom of the stairs. Maggie stole my hoodie again. I didn't steal anything, Mom. I'm trying to study. Mom appeared in my doorway, looking exhausted but somehow still finding the energy to roll her eyes at me. Just give her back the hoodie, Maggie. Why do you always have to start something? This was our normal. Vanessa accuses. Mom assumes I'm guilty. I've been dealing with this dynamic since Vanessa was old enough to point a finger and cry. I seriously don't have it. Check her laundry basket. That's where I saw it yesterday. Liar! Vanessa shoved my desk, sending my laptop dangerously close to the edge. Mom, can you please get her out of my room? I have a test tomorrow. Oh, college girl thinks she's too important for family problems. Vanessa sneered. Some of us have real issues, not just stupid homework. Mom sighed. Both of you just stop. Maggie, if you have the hoodie, just give it back. I've had it with this. I stood up, finally losing my cool. Every single day, it's the same thing. Vanessa loses something, blames me, and you take her side without question. Don't talk to me like that, Mom warned. Your sister's going through a hard time right now. And I'm not? I'm working 2 jobs plus full-time classes and I still can't have peace in my own room. Vanessa smirked. Cry me a river. What happened next is still a blur. Vanessa lunged at me, grabbing my hair. I pushed back defensively and suddenly we were on the ground. She was stronger than she looked. All that teenage anger focused into her fists. Girls, stop it! Mom yelled, making no move to physically intervene. I felt a sharp pain in my side as Vanessa's knee connected with my ribs. Something cracked. The pain was immediate and blinding. Get off me, I gasped, barely able to breathe. I think you broke something. Vanessa backed away, a flicker of surprise crossing her face before hardening again. Don't be dramatic, Mom said, helping Vanessa up first. You're fine. I need to go to the hospital, I wheezed, clutching my side. And say what? That you were fighting with your little sister? Don't call the cops, Maggie. She's just a kid. You're an adult. How do you think that's going to look? Vanessa stood behind Mom, that familiar smirk returning to her face. She knew she was untouchable. I could barely breathe as I grabbed my phone and keys. The pain in my side felt like someone was stabbing me with every inhale. Where do you think you're going? Mom blocked the doorway. To the hospital. Move. You're overreacting. Put some ice on it and lie down. I can hear it clicking when I breathe. That's not normal. Vanessa laughed. She probably just pulled a muscle. Drama queen. I pushed past them both, wincing with each step down the stairs. The drive to the urgent care was excruciating. Every bump in the road sent shockwaves through my side. At the check-in desk, a nurse took one look at me hunched over and rushed me back. Dr. Kim was a petite woman with kind eyes that turned serious when she saw my x-rays. This is a displaced fracture of your 7th rib. How did this happen? My sister kneed me during a fight. And how old is your sister? 17. Dr. Kim made notes in her tablet. This isn't a simple accident. The force required to break a rib like this is significant. Has this happened before? The violence? Yeah. Not the broken bones, though. I'm documenting everything. You should consider filing a report. My mom says I'd look bad since I'm older. Dr. Kim stopped typing and looked me in the eye. That's not how assault works. Age doesn't give someone permission to hurt you. After getting taped up and a prescription for pain meds, I called Taylor. I need a place to crash tonight. What happened? You sound terrible. I'll explain when I get there. Taylor's apartment was small but safe. She gasped when I showed her the bandages and x-ray photos. Your sister did this? That's assault, Maggie, like actual criminal assault. Tell that to my mom. She basically told me to suck it up. Taylor paced her living room. This isn't just toxic, it's dangerous. My boss handles family law cases. The pattern you're describing is textbook abuse. But what can I do? It's my word against theirs. Evidence. Document everything. Record conversations if your state allows it. Take photos. Keep a journal with dates and times. I spent the next week crashing on Taylor's couch, returning home only to grab clothes and books. Each time I kept my phone recording in my pocket. Look who decided to grace us with her presence, Vanessa sneered when I came to get my laptop. Just getting my stuff. Running away won't fix anything, Mom said from the kitchen. You're making this family look bad. I'm making us look bad? Vanessa broke my rib. Accidents happen if you hadn't provoked her. Is that what you're telling people? That I provoked her? Mom wouldn't meet my eyes. I'm telling people you two had a disagreement. While they were distracted, I placed a small voice recorder under my desk. Taylor had helped me buy 3 of them. 2 days later, Uncle Jim stopped by Taylor's place unexpectedly. Your mom said you were staying here. Jesus, kid, you look rough. Broken ribs will do that. Your mom told me you fell down the stairs. Of course she did. Want to see the x-rays that show a direct impact fracture? Uncle Jim sat heavily on Taylor's couch. This isn't the first time, is it? I saw Vanessa push you into that glass table at Christmas. And Mom said I was clumsy. Look, I've been quiet too long. What your sister's doing isn't right, and your mom enabling it makes it worse. If you need a witness to what I've seen over the years, I'm here. That night, reviewing the audio from my hidden recorder, I heard Vanessa and Mom talking. What if Maggie really does call the cops? She won't. And if she tries, I'll remind her about that time she pushed you first when you were 14. Who do you think they'll believe? The college girl attacking a minor or the defensive little sister? Listening to them plan against me, something hardened inside. This wasn't just about one broken rib anymore. This was about years of gaslighting and abuse. I think I know what I need to do, I told Taylor, a plan forming in my mind. We need more than just audio recordings, Taylor said, spreading papers across her coffee table. Your mom could claim they're taken out of context. So what's the plan? Family events? Public witnesses? Create situations where Vanessa can't help herself. The perfect opportunity came the next day. Mom's birthday dinner at home. I showed up with a small cake and a hidden camera pen Taylor had ordered online. Look who decided to show up, Vanessa said when I walked in. Thought you'd abandoned us. It's Mom's birthday. I'm here for her. Mom barely acknowledged me. Put the cake in the kitchen. Uncle Jim was already there, giving me a subtle nod. I'd briefed him on my plan the day before. How are those ribs healing? He asked loudly. Vanessa tensed. Mom shot him a warning look. Still painful. Doctor says it'll take weeks to fully heal. What exactly happened again? I keep hearing different stories. Mom jumped in. It was just a silly accident. Girls roughhousing. Funny, that's not what the medical report says, I replied, placing my phone visibly on the table, recording app open. Dr. Kim documented it as a high-impact trauma consistent with assault. Vanessa's face flushed. You calling me a liar? I'm just stating facts. Girls, not today, Mom pleaded. Let's just have a nice dinner. Throughout dinner, I casually mentioned events Vanessa had been violent in the past. Each time, Mom tried to change the subject, but Uncle Jim backed me up. Remember Christmas 2 years ago? When Vanessa pushed Maggie into the glass table? That was an accident, Mom insisted. Was it? Because I distinctly remember Vanessa saying, I'll make you sorry right before it happened. Vanessa slammed her fork down. Are you guys ganging up on me now? No one's ganging up, I said calmly. We're just talking about patterns of behavior. After dinner, Vanessa cornered me in the kitchen. I know what you're doing. What am I doing? Trying to make me look bad. It won't work. Mom will always choose me. This isn't about choosing sides. Isn't it? You're jealous because I'm her favorite. Always have been. Always will be. I just want the violence to stop. Then stop provoking me. She stepped closer, voice dropping. Nobody will believe you anyway. I can always say you hit me first. I made sure to angle the camera pen toward her. Are you threatening me again? It's not a threat if I follow through. She grabbed my still healing ribs and squeezed. I gasped in pain but didn't push back. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Uncle Jim walked in, witnessing the tail end. Everything okay in here? Vanessa immediately backed off. Just talking. The next day, I showed Taylor the footage. This is gold, she said. The threat is clear as day. And I've got something else for you. She pulled out a sworn statement from Dr. Kim about my injuries, plus a letter from her boss offering legal guidance. We've also got the recordings from your room. Last night, after you left, Vanessa went on a rant. She literally admitted to breaking your rib on purpose, and your mom told her to keep quiet about it. Mom actually covered for her? Worse. She coached her on what to say if anyone asked. Something about you attacking first and Vanessa defending herself. I sighed. Classic. There's more. Your Uncle Jim gave me a written statement about the Christmas incident and 3 other times he witnessed Vanessa attack you. So what's next? The family reunion this weekend. Everyone will be there. Aunts, uncles, cousins, the perfect audience. You really think this will work? Trust me, once everyone sees the evidence, they can't ignore it. And I've invited a special guest, Officer Rodriguez. He's coming as my +1, but he'll be ready if things get ugly. I nodded, feeling a strange mix of dread and determination. Sunday can't come fast enough. Sunday's family barbecue at Uncle Jim's was the perfect stage. Taylor and Officer Rodriguez arrived with me, ready for what would unfold. Didn't think you'd show up, Mom said with that fake smile. Wouldn't miss it. After everyone had filled their plates, Uncle Jim clinked his glass. Maggie has something to share. I connected my phone to the speaker and pressed play. Vanessa's threats and Mom's cover-up plans echoed across the yard. It's nothing, just taken out of context, Mom stammered. I have more, I said, pulling up another recording. Vanessa lunged at me. Turn that off! Officer Rodriguez stepped between us, flashing his badge. That's enough. This is a family matter, Mom insisted. Assault isn't a family matter. It's a criminal offense. Uncle Jim stood up. I've witnessed Vanessa attack Maggie multiple times. I've given a sworn statement. Taylor presented the folder with Dr. Kim's medical report. Breaking ribs isn't normal. Vanessa switched to tears. Maggie always provokes me. That doesn't give you the right to hurt me, I replied. The fallout was swift. Vanessa was charged with assault, sentenced to anger management and community service. Mom was shunned by most of the family until she acknowledged her role. 2 weeks later, Taylor helped me move into my own studio apartment. You sure you don't want to stay longer? She asked. I need my own space. The doorbell rang. Mom standing there, shoulders slumped. I'm sorry. I should have protected you. You should have, but you didn't. You chose Vanessa every time. We're still family, Maggie. Biology doesn't make us family. Trust does. And you broke that. Vanessa texted the next day. Can we talk? I'm really sorry. I deleted it without responding. 3 months later, life was good. My grades improved. I had a campus job, and I felt safe. Taylor became my closest friend, and Uncle Jim checked in regularly. Your mom asked about you again, he mentioned during dinner. What did you tell her? That you're doing better without them. I still flinched sometimes at loud noises, scars of growing up with Vanessa. But those moments became rarer. The family that matters rallied around me. The ones who hurt me learned that actions have consequences. I won't pretend I never think about them. But when I do, it's with the certainty that I made the right choice. No apology could erase what they did. No forgiveness from me would ever make it right. Would you have accepted your mother's apology after years of her choosing your abuser over you? Or was Maggie right to cut all ties despite her family's attempts to make amends? Do you believe some family bonds are too damaged to repair? Or should we always leave room for forgiveness? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to see more content like this. Your engagement helps our channel grow, and we'd love to hear your perspective on these complex family dynamics.